Hello, welcome back to IceWeb's demo series on the iStorm operating system. In this session, we will demonstrate the following: manual snapshot creation, auto snapshot services, flexibility of snapshots, and mounting snapshots as clones. Under Disk Management, I'm going to show you that I've already created several shares. That share right now is demo, which we're going to work with. So we're going to go in and under snapshots, you'll see we have two existing. Those are system snapshots. We're going to create now. Under create, we're going to select snap demo. I'm going to name it snap underscore demo. Great. Now we have created a snapshot. Now on that particular drive in which I took a snapshot of, which was snap demo, I have it mounted as my U drive on this system. So I've got it mounted as my U drive. So one of the things, and I've already taken my snapshot, as you can see. So what we're going to do is go do a nice Control A, and we're going to hit delete and delete all the content in that folder. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go back and hit the rollback button. So now we've rolled back that, and we're going to hit refresh. Pretty easy to see, comes right back. Now the other way to create snapshots is under Data Protection Services. You will see Auto Snap Services, Create, select your data set, in this case Snap Demo again. Our frequency could be set to minutes, hours, days. If you do daily at 3 o'clock, whatever time you choose, you can do that, as well as looking at how many days you want to keep it. So that's the retention policy. We can mark the latest as the latest, so you kind of give it a name or a suffix which you choose. Make it recursive, and we create. So now what we've done is we created an auto snap service that will run. Now it doesn't mean that you have to wait for it to run, because you can click on the instance. Once you click on the instance, you can click on Run Now, create a snapshot for you, and as you can see, it has created a snapshot in which I could roll back to. Now what else can I do with this? Alright, so let's go back into snapshots. And of course, one of the primary things we can do is we can create a clone. So we go in, create a clone, and we're going to clone the folder which we snapshot, and we're going to name it snap underscore clone. Create it. Go back under folders. When we look at folders now, you'll see snap clone created. We're going to verify that we have security for the user. So if it was going to be development or something and not the same user using it, then you would have to come in and add permissions as a user or a group in that case. Now to simply verify the system has made it discovery of it, click on the right box. There we go, and you can see it's created as well. And now we can go in and let's delete the content of that one and show you that that one is independent and is now gone completely. So yet in the other folder everything still exists to this date. Alright, so now the next thing you need to look at, we've created an auto services and snapshot, we've mounted as a clone, and we set the security, is the flexibility of snapshots. What do I mean by that? So if you look at my folders, under my folders you'll see that I have under Prime, I have Sub1, HR, and SMB. What I can do with those folders is when I create a snapshot, which I'll do, I can choose SMB itself, and we could create a snapshot using auto services or manually and call it SMB daily. Oops, sorry about that. It's going to be a contiguous name, as you can see, and hit create. So now I've created that snapshot as well. So it only made that snapshot of the one directory in which I pointed it to, here SMB. Now if I create that snapshot again, I can go back, and if I choose Prime, what I'm going to do with Prime is that's going to give me a snapshot of literally everybody under Prime. So that might be my weekly snapshot that I mount over to my backup server. Okay, so notice that it created a snapshot and it created independent clones for each one of those. So if I had written in those directories and I want to roll back, I can roll back an individual directory. So what I've done is reduce my risk of deleting someone else's data or overriding it by adding that snapshot back in. But yet, if I know all of Prime was corrupted, I could simply click here and I could roll back all of Prime. So that basically wraps up snapshotting for you, to include clones and auto services and a little bit about how the flexibility works in as well. Thank you.